They're requiring digital ID in England. If they do it in England, they'll eventually do it here. In China, digital ID has been connected to social credit scores. And if if your points get too low, they can X you out of everything. That's biblical prophecies. Hit some of these buttons and let me cook. If you decide that you don't want to participate in the beast system, there's a couple things you need to do. Number one, food and water. You can't just be going into restaurants and eating everything everyone serves you. If you're recognized on a credit score as an enemy of the state, you got to cook your own food. If you don't, so it'd be good smart to stock up on beans and rice. That lasts. Make sure you have plenty of spices and all that right now. For beans and rice, that'll get you going. But whatever it is, you have to cook your own food. Don't go to any restaurants. That's setting yourself up. They can do anything they want to your food. The law is on your side. What I mean by that is that society has to have certain basic laws for it to function. So try to follow the law the best you can, especially spiritual law. But I'm not going to go into that in this video. This is more of a practical video on how to survive. But try to follow the law. That's important. Healthcare. If you need to go to a doctor, if you get an icky feeling of any kind, ask for another doctor. Although all those that are employed are part of the B system, there's going to be different levels of people who that are in it. Then not everybody's going to be so devastating. They're going to give you some real bunk medicine to hurt you. So if you get icky feeling, ask for another provider, another doctor, a second opinion, all that. And then it goes for your car and your house care. Anytime any maintenance worker of any kind, anybody, they're going to send the worst people to you and just shoot them out. Nope. And then finally someone half decent will mess you up halfway. Whatever you can do yourself, though, is better, of course. But be able to say no and using your competence and your intuition to navigate if you're an enemy. Anything you buy for durability. A 10-year lifespan at least. If you get a bike, get one with those inner tubes that are really powerful. And everybody should have a coat. I mean, a warm, insulated coat. I mean, that's just basic, man. You should have a coat. This is not about, you can go to a lot of other places for survivalist stuff, but we're just talking about the very basic filter. One of those filters that filters water. I mean, this is some basic stuff, Just, durability, basic stuff. If you get a pet that is durable. Not these designer pets that can't even hardly breathe. Get one that can survive a little bit. Durability. Tech, obviously the B system is going to be technology. Technology with, dark spirits. But we're not going to go into that part. But the technology. Anything that you download, as far as stream and anything you're watching, that's trackable, so they can get a reading of you and a profile of you, and then get to predicting your moves. So it's best just to download things permanently and right now. Just download books, download things that it can be repeated, overly watched, so they don't know how many times you're watching it and what you're watching. Download it onto a chip or a device that's not connected to the, if it's downloaded already on they don't know that it's not connected to the internet, so it's not trackable. I'm not an expert in all of that, but download, and that's it. But anything that could be monitored and seeing what you're doing, you keep it in fresh data for the AI system, B system, general intelligence system. You got to work out. I mean, even if it's just 2-3 days a week, for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you got to have some kind of physicality. Because you have to walk, you're gonna have to have some physicality. Remember, time is on our side, so we just have to survive. But remember the mustache man and all other kind of mans and systems, they've all eventually fell. So you just got to survive this, y'all. You know? All right. God bless you. I'm riding with you. Just stay up with me. I'm riding with you. BillionLifeMinistries.com. I'm riding all the way to the end. All right. Peace.